Hi. So I need to generate new auth tokens in order to get the bot to work, so I figured now is not a great time to do that. Hi, everybody. So I'm just not gonna. That seems like the safest option for the moment. And I'm trying to make the stupid music go down a specific percent. Come on. Come on. Ooh, there we go. You can try using the Streamlabs built-in extension, but it looks like it's not working. Like, it's not letting me click on anything. Sorry. I was having such a great day up until now. Now the stupid thing's not working. But anyway. So hello! Welcome everybody. I was just getting things set up. Truth be told, I did have the bot set up to link to the recipe that I'm using for today. So let me copy and paste it since it's not working. Thank you, Zeus. Okay, so I am making a Pinterest recipe, basically. So I am spending the rest of the week using somebody else's recipes to make food. So today we're making Asian style fried rice and beans. It's a Better Homes and Gardens recipe. And when I first started learning how to cook, or MVP and I, when we first started learning how to cook, we got a Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. We called it the Old Testament because we used it every day. So it's one of the places that I go to find new food, just because they have easy to use and also tasty recipes. So unfortunately, I was going to start the stream by trying the pie, but if you'll remember, I changed a couple things about the recipe because I used a different peanut butter, and it's still very solid. So we'll probably have it for a dessert. Like, I'll finish making the rice and I'll prepare dinner, and then maybe by then this will be ready to cut up and we can eat it. So in addition to making the Asian style fried rice and beans, I'm also going to make some baked tofu squares. And I have my tofu pressing so that there's less water and it's easier to cook that way. So I'm basically just gonna cut these into pieces, cut this into pieces, and then I'm gonna brush it with like a marinade. That I'm just gonna make up. I was just thinking like my Bragg's soy sauce and some vinegar and some sriracha. Maybe a little bit of water to make it more spreadable. Hi, Rusty. I don't have any vegetables for you yet, sorry. So, how's everybody doing today? I've been non-stop ever since I ate breakfast. Truth be told, I almost forgot to eat breakfast today. Because MVP and I were talking while she was getting ready for work. And after she was gone, I just kind of started making my grocery list and getting things organized and stuff. And it had not occurred to me that when I went into the shower that I still hadn't had breakfast yet. Zeus says pretty chilled out Monday. First time I can say that in about a Monday in a while. That's good. You guys, I apologize if my dishwasher comes on again. It told me it was only going to take an hour, but it has 10 minutes left. So I had to go to a million different stores today. So Sundays, I have been really enjoying not leaving the house. So that's what happened yesterday. We were going to go to Portsmouth to get my brother a birthday present. His birthday is on Thursday. We were gonna try to go out with him and family and stuff, his friends, that sort of thing. And we wanted to go, MVP had this idea to go to a really cool store in Portsmouth to buy him a couple things, and we didn't want to go. We were gonna go last weekend, but it snowed. And yeah, so we ordered something for him online. And yeah, I really liked not doing anything yesterday. Only an hour. What did I say? I don't remember what I said about an hour. Oh, dishwasher. Yeah. Apparently so. I'm assuming you have that problem as well, Jinx. So yeah, I had to go grocery shopping. Of course, I had to go to 2 different stores because I can't find everything that I need at Aldi. And so yeah, 2 different grocery stores. I had to go to the pet store to get Rusty his birthday presents for his birthday party on Wednesday. And then I had to go get him a birthday treat, and I had to go to Home Depot because we heard some rodents in the wall again yesterday. So I got some bait to put in my humane trap to hopefully catch whatever it is and then bring it out to the woods. Jinx says, and I did nothing all weekend because Christmas is still up. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do in order to prepare for Rusty's birthday. So, after I'm done making this food, I'm gonna have to clean up, and I'm going to hang some more shelves. Maybe it would be nice with some 5-spice powder on here. Do I still have, is this it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have to hang some more shelves in the living room so that I can get rid of the stack of books that's on the floor. So when we have the Rusty birthday stream, he actually can run around and play and stuff, so. They like peanut butter. I've heard that! So, funny story, when I was at Home Depot, I was looking at all the different mouse catching / killing options, and there was, the container that I ended up buying, actually. It just said bait, was usable with all traps. And, the first one, the one that was in front, I picked it up, and behind it, there was one that it looked like a mouse had been trying to eat. Like, the top of it was all gnawed off and stuff like that, and I picked it up and I handed it to the lady who was in the aisle, and I was like, I think somebody tried to get into this. So, it seems like it's effective if they're trying to get into it when it's not even open. So I decided to give that a try. I have one humane trap, and it's in the basement right now. We put seeds in it, and they didn't come to that at all. And that was before we hired the exterminator. And the exterminator was a total ripoff, so I stopped doing that. So we're gonna try to catch the one or ones we have at the moment. And if it doesn't like the bait and the humane trap, then I'm just gonna get the traditional old snap traps because you can hear it gnawing on things. And there's already enough holes in this house as it is. I just can't sit by and do nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna do equal parts vinegar and Bragg's on this one. So maybe 2 tablespoons of each. I want to make sure that there's enough to coat it a couple times. Because I'm going to bake it for a little while. So it gets a nice chewy exterior. Might even need more. We'll see. And I'm just going to do like half a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. I have a Chinese cookbook that I've been looking at for inspiration recently, and I'm gonna make a couple things out of that. I just haven't come up with a plan yet. And I'm gonna try it with a 1/4 teaspoon of 5-spice powder and a couple drops of sriracha. Somebody is calling me, and it's my sister. Alright, well, she's gonna have to call back. Probably talking about my brother's birthday plans. And I'm just gonna do like a little bit of sriracha. Just a few drops. I could get my spreader out. Jinx says my parents did sticky traps with peanut butter. My 5-spice powder has clumped a little bit. I think I need to whisk it. It's a little splashy. Still clumpy, okay. So, when we did hire the exterminator, they said they caught about 12 of them the first round, and then every couple of times that they came back, they caught like 4 each time, and then there were none. So hopefully it's just this new one that's moved in and is like, I am so cool, please don't kick me out of your house. And then when we kick him out, hopefully that's it. But we'll see. Actually, when I was on Pinterest the other night, I kept looking for 5-spice powder recipes, and I bookmarked a couple to use. If you guys aren't familiar with it, 5-spice powder is really cool. It's Chinese seasoning, basically, and it has a bunch of different stuff in it. It doesn't list it on this because we bought a ton of it, and it was in a bag, so we just kind of put it in this container with the label on it so we knew what it was. I think it has anise powder, pepper, it might even have cinnamon in it, but it's just very different tasting. A really popular thing that people do with it is make fried chicken wings, and that was one of the recipes I saw on Pinterest the other day. And then when I was looking in my Chinese cookbook, there was a recipe in there for it as well. So I might try to do that with some Beyond Meat or something. Won't have the same texture, obviously, but it'll still be delicious. I have put this recipe on my Pinterest on the board, stream recipes, because I can't put it on my website, obviously. Gotta make sure that people can still get it someplace. Alexa, timer for 15 minutes. Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at the recipe. So it wants me to grill some pineapple before cooking everything else. So I guess that's the first step. So it tells me that we can use a half of a pineapple, fresh, or an 8-ounce can of pineapple slices. So this is 20 ounces. So I'm gonna have to weigh out that specific amount. So Zeus, have you ever made fried rice? Is it something you enjoy? Do you have any recipe suggestions that I should try out? The dog wants me to know that he likes pineapple. Okay. Oh, that was a dirty can. Gross. Zeus says, I've never made fried rice. Closest thing is probably risotto. That was an experience. You know, true story. My sister-in-law reminded me that they have, like, instant versions of those things. Because, like, couscous and risotto were always difficult for me to make because of the timing. We were out for my brother's birthday with family on Saturday, and my mom got salmon with, couscous or risotto, I can't remember which. And I made that comment that it's fancy because it's hard to make. And they're like, you can make it instant from a box now. And I'm like, oh, you know that. Oh yeah, Jinx? Jinx says cut the pineapple into pieces and freeze them. It's a great summer cool treat for your dogs. Treat for dogs! Come here. Here you go. You dropped it on the floor. Hey, careful. Okay, focusing. Zeus says toasting the rice is kind of weird. It just felt wrong. I see. Yeah, sometimes recipes call for very strange steps. He's going like this because it's tart. You got it okay, Rust? You got it? About 2 minutes per side. Okay. also have to get some peas defrosted. He loves pineapple. He likes blueberries, watermelon, tomatoes, zucchini, carrots, cucumbers, apples, bananas. Huh, Rusty? Was that good? He even likes the stems from greens like kale. Yeah. Yeah, he'll try anything. He's like, you got something else for me? No. Yay, my dishes are clean. Which is great, because I forgot that I needed to peel these carrots. Yep, he will try anything. Okay, starting to sizzle. Just checking. Still hard as a rock. So it says thinly biased slice carrots. So I'm assuming that means like thinly sliced, but on the diagonal. Do you guys know? Is that what that means? So they're a nice oval shape instead of a round shape. 27. Are you gonna try that? He's a silly guy. Alright. Don't forget that one. Yeah, he's just kind of gumming it up and leaving it on the floor. Thanks for your help. You don't want this one? Do you want this? Okay, thank you. I agree, Jinx. You know what's fun though? If you are skilled at it, if you make dents, like indents in the carrot, and then slice them, if you do that on 4 sides, they'll make a flower shape. Okay. So 2 minutes was not enough time to have any grilling action, just so you're aware. There's directions in my Chinese cookbook about how to make tomato roses. Yes, did you see the mythical veggie scraps bag? It's a very easy way to make sure that you, 2 teaspoons grated fresh ginger. To make sure you, recycle your veggies to the utmost. Still not getting grill marks. Okay, so I'm not giving you any fresh ginger. I hate to burst your bubble. I would be a horrible, horrible mom. BRB, he says. Okay. So, this juice is finally starting to cook. Okay. Let's try 2 minutes from now. Yeah, that'll be enough. 2 teaspoons of ginger. Oh, garlic and ginger goes in together. Then the carrots. So one of the reasons why I wanted to make this recipe was because I made rice last week, and I didn't go through all of it. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't wasting it. I made stir fry last week, and I made stuffed squash last week. I used rice in both of those, but I still have a ton left. There we go. Now I know I probably lost some of the flavors by rinsing that out, but it was getting real caked on and I didn't want a burning situation happening. Okay, so I need to add a little bit more oil. Garlic and ginger. Oh no, carrots, then garlic and ginger. Okay, got it. Alexa, stop! So my tofu is ready to twist. Rusty, shush! Add carrots, cook stirring frequently for 5 minutes or until just tender. Okay, so that's enough time to twist, to flip my tofus. And I need my mitt. I'm just using a regular firm tofu for these because that's what was at the store. And it makes such a difference if you press the water out of it with a tofu press, or if you just weigh it down between some plates with a couple books. Come on. Okay. So, for the rest of this week, I think I'm going to stream on Thursday and Friday. Thursday, I'm going to be making a chickpea, and then on Friday, I'm going to be playing a game. And I haven't decided which one yet, but I might start one of the games I was given as a gift. I have quite a few of them, so we will see what I'm in the mood for on Friday. All right. I'm adding my garlic and my ginger. smells really delicious. What else do I need to do? That's pretty much it. Okay, so I gotta add the rice, the beans, and the peas. So I have to drain and rinse my chickpeas. And it seems very strange to have chickpeas in a Chinese dish, but it'll be great. Dink says, need some water chestnuts. Yeah. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. Tofu timer. Okay, how much peas? 1 cup. Okay, 2 cups rice, and then 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce. And that used up almost all of it. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. Maybe Rusty will want to finish that rice with his dinner. Alright, let's see what it says. Pineapple, oil, carrots, garlic, ginger, rice, beans, peas. Okay, so basically, cook it and stir it for about 4 minutes or until heated, and then stir in cilantro, return pineapple to skillet, and heat. Okay. So, excuse me. Excuse me. It's telling me about 1/3 of a cup of cilantro, so I am just gonna eyeball it. Are you guys on Team Cilantro or not Team Cilantro? I love cilantro. I'm very excited. I found a hoop, like a hoop house setup on Amazon for like $20 that I'm gonna put in the fall to extend my growing season. I'm hoping that I can grow cilantro year-round under it because cilantro actually really likes cold weather. We got plenty of that up here in New Hampshire. I was also thinking about trying to grow some inside in the corner here because I have a confession to make. I have not been making my kombucha. So I'm just gonna toss it. Alright, so that's going to be for inside, and then I need some for garnishing, so I'm going to put this aside. Jinx says, what New Hampshire is cold? Yes, it is. So I like telling this story to people because it's so funny, but when we first moved into the house, I had a little herb garden. It was like a giant blue pot, like this big. And I had, you know, basil, cilantro, parsley, maybe some other herb. But everything did really poorly. Because, first of all, I'm a newbie when it comes to gardening. But also because it was too hot. So I just kind of let everything kind of like go by itself. And in the winter, between snowstorms, I noticed that there was some greenery poking out through there, and it was cilantro. Like, it had reseeded itself while it was dying, and then it just kept growing. Just very funny. You wouldn't expect it to keep growing over the winter, but it did. Okay. So this made a lot of food, you guys. And tell you what, it seems like I can actually cut the pie. Perfect timing. Okay. Look out, babe. That's probably fine. Let's plate this puppy up. Alexa, cancel the timer. Try to make sure that stays out of the way. Actually, I'll just put it over here. Hush. Hush, hush, hush. Okay. So... tongs. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I was like reaching for my phone in my pocket and it was right here. You like it, Zeus? Back with an ice cream sandwich. Well, that's good for you. Hello, phone. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Let's give it a try, shall we? "11 out of 10 presentation, thanks." Tangy. All right, so as I'm eating this, let's get the link back up in the chat. So, let's try the rice mixture first. It's really good, you guys. I was worried that the ginger would be a little overpowering, but you can't even really like taste that it's there. It has flavor, you know, but it's not like really gingery in your face. Same thing goes with my tofu. It has flavor, but it's not too herby. So like with 5-spice powder, it can kind of taste like a lot of like cookie spices because of the anise and the cinnamon and stuff. But it just tastes good, and it's not too spicy from the sriracha either. It has a good texture. It's tangy. It has some tanginess to it. It's really good. All right. So I won't keep everybody waiting for this either. Let's see if we can get into this. Yeah, there we go. So if you recall from Friday or Thursday or whenever I made this, my original recipe, look out baby, used a jar of creamy peanut butter and pie, yeah. Can't even wait for MVP. No. And now it's thawed a little too much. Okay. So this was the reason why I put it in the paper. I anticipated it being difficult to get out. Doop. Doop, 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 doop. So this, I let it thaw for an hour. So what happened was that I used traditional style peanut butter instead of creamy, and then I had to add more liquid. So considering the ratio changed a little bit, it's a little firmer in the freezer. So I had to let it thaw for a little while longer. So, I'm just gonna put this in the fridge in case MVP wants some too. And just show you guys the pie. Nice and thick. And it's delicious. You never know. So, the filling, since I had to add more liquid, comes up above the crust a little bit. And the crust on this was a little thinner than it has been before. So I'm not sure if I mismeasured or what. It's really good. But yeah, it's just pie. I mean, it's just peanut butter, almond milk, and maple syrup, and some coconut oil. But it's very rich and very decadent and very delicious. Not too sweet either, but it's yummy. And there you have it, guys. What did you think of today's recipes, you guys? What are your thoughts? Do you feel like you'd be interested in making this peanut butter pie? Or stir-fried vegetables? Asian stir-fried... I can't read. Asian-style fried rice and beans. I feel like it definitely needs a little bit more spice. But another thing with Better Homes and Gardens you have to understand is that they make recipes for mass appeal. So it's not going to be like super, super authentic. Jinx's thoughts are, I want the pie. It's good stuff. Sue says, I would make both. Maybe not with tofu though, otherwise I wouldn't hear anything but complaints from parents. So yeah, the recipe itself is just for the rice. So it's basically like a side. So whatever you want to pair with it would be great. It's very mild flavored. I would add more ginger, maybe more garlic, and you could even put some chili oil in there or use sesame oil instead of olive oil. That would probably help the flavor profile a little bit. I would probably make this again. Just because it's pretty easy. It makes a lot of food. And, I mean, we were done in less than an hour. And I even made something to go with it. So, I feel like that worked out really well. You know? So, if you're ever looking for it, oh, I keep forgetting the bot's not working. Let's see. So that's my Pinterest, and there should be a board on there that's stream recipes, and this recipe will be on there. If and when I get pictures of my recipes from the blog on there, I'll probably put those in there too. Yay, Jinx, banana bread is like your thing, isn't it? It's like your signature dish. You make it a lot. So, let's see. Hunger Service is making blueberry pancakes. Don't Fi Ducks is doing a somewhat first-ish playthrough of Elder Scrolls Online. Gussie Moose is playing Time in Portia. So I'm thinking about, I know I do this all the time, but I think we're gonna raid Don't Fight Ducks because I kind of want to see Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't watched that at all, so let's do that. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will be back on Thursday at, damn it, stupid bot. I will be back on Thursday afternoon, 4 o'clock or 4:30. We will be making chickpea masala and hanging out and stuff. And then on Friday, same time, I'll be playing some sort of game to be announced. But thank you everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Zeus. Thank you, Jinx. Zeus says, thanks, Clem. I'll see you next week picking Mom up at the airport on Thursday. Okay. Yeah. So you guys have a great time. Rusty's birthday party stream is going to be on McVegan Pants channel tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday at probably 7. It's gonna be a doggy playtime stream. And I bought him presents. So we'll open the presents and then we'll give him his birthday cookie. And then MVP will stream regular after we shut everything down and move the camera back into the other room. So yeah, it's gonna be great. He's gonna be 10 and Wednesday is his actual birthday. So that's what we're gonna do. He's staring at me right now. Hey buddy, you wanna come on the stream? Come on. Come say bye-bye. Come on, come on. Say goodbye, everybody. I see you at my birthday party on Wednesday. Are you excited? Are you excited for your birthday party? I am. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna raid Don't Fight Ducks. Thank you again for coming, you guys. I always have a great time. So, let them know where you came from, and I'll be hanging out in there for a little while until MVP starts to stream, and then I'll be over there. So, thanks again, and thank you for watching.